Hello and welcome to Hardie Party of 5.5. We are on location.
Again.
Where are we?
I don't know. We were in Salem a week or so ago.
But now,
where have we found ourselves now?
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas, yes.
We're in the smallest town called...
Grayford, Texas.
It's near Mineral Wells.
We drove through Mineral Wells to get here.
That's right.
And it was like a city on a hill. There's nothing out here and you see lights.
It popped out of nowhere.
Right.
It's actually the coolest thing. I don't know how we've never heard of this before. It is a resort, ranch, like weddings and stuff like out here. Also has 3 baseball fields. So people come out here for tournaments and they just like spend the night for the whole weekend.
That's right. It's so awesome.
Yeah, it's so amazing. We're here on location to interview Vincent. That is the dancing umpire from the Savannah Bananas. If you are not following him on TikTok, you are not living. So please go do that right now.
So we talked about umpiring, of course.
Yep, mm-hmm.
We talked about dancing. Because he's the dancing umpire.
That's right.
And then we had a little dance-off.
We had a little dance-off.
Where actually you and Vincent danced and I just stood behind y'all.
Yeah, you're a good hype guy.
Yeah, I'm the hype man.
So before we get to the interview, we're going to take you on a little tour around this place because it's really cool. And if you are planning some event, you're going to want to come here. It's
That's
amazing.
Right.
Here we go.
It's Rocker B Ranch. Let's check it out. Okay, here's one of the fields. Got the turf infield.
Yeah, there's a little store over here.
Yep.
And then right up on the top, they have like a place you can sit up there and have a drink and watch your kid play baseball. On the far corner is actually where we did our interview. They call it the green room.
The green room. We are so, aren't we?
We are bougie.
Yeah, we are bougie, yes.
Yeah, that's the coolest little place over there.
Yep. So cool. And just check out this field. If you're a baseball coach, a baseball family, and your kids playing.
It's basically like Coors Field. Aren't they the ones with the water fountain?
Well, that's Kansas City.
Oh, Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically Kansas City.
Look at that. Just amazing stuff.
There's still a game going on tonight.
Yep, the championship game for the 14-year-olds is going on.
All right, let's go show them the batting cage.
Okay, let's do it.
This is the bougie batting cage area.
The bougie batting cage area.
Look, it's turf.
Look at that. It's everything you would need out here. You could live out here. If you're a baseball fan, you could totally live out here. 4 batting cages, a little infield practice.
Perfect.
Beautiful stuff.
Okay, we've hit the jackpot.
Well, yes, we have.
There is, obviously you see a volleyball net. There's a swimming pool.
There's a swimming pool with a giant slide.
Giant slide.
There's the other another baseball field.
Over here is some cabins. This is like a big
Cabins
cabin.
to stay in.
Yeah, this is like a big cabin, and then look at the little ones. You see the cute
Oh, the little tiny ones.
cabins?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
And then look at this. This is the bar. Is that what
Yeah,
Vincent
it's
told
like the
us?
backside of the bar, and those open up like garage doors, and then we're standing on a shuffleboard. I think that's what this is called.
This place is beautiful. And then there's shuffleboard. I have no idea how to play that.
These are little fire pits too.
Yeah. Rocker B Ranch. Got it going on.
Got it going on.
We've walked around to the other side of the bar area, and you have the cafe where you can get your game day snacks. You can hang out under the awning here and just enjoy the day. And right behind us, the general store. You ready to check that out, Rebecca?
Check that out.
Okay, let's go get some souvenirs.
We're going in the general store. I thought it was closed, but guess what? Bart, the owner, he's letting us in. And they're gonna give us a t-shirt and a hat.
We love Bart.
We just finished touring Rocker B Ranch.
And this place is rocking.
It's totally rocking. It's like Field of Dreams on steroids.
In the middle of West Texas.
Right. Bart gave us our swag, and now we are ready to go interview Vincent, the dancing umpire from the Savannah Bananas. Are you ready, babe?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
They call me La Cuifa, the postmodern
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Good.
You look good, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, today we are with Vincent. He is an umpire with the Savannah Bananas. We've already been just laughing so much because he's hilarious. But now we get to ask him a lot of really cool questions. And we have got some questions for you. We want to know some things. Okay, obviously you're not an umpire all the time. So what is your day job?
I work for an IT company. We have our own phone system, wholesale fiber optic, and anything with a computer for business we handle.
Okay.
And I'm sales, so I'll do business development.
Yeah.
So I'm not the guru behind the computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still sounds a little more technical than
Yeah.
maybe your umpiring job. So how did you get into umpiring?
I've done it since I was 15. I
Oh,
was
really?
watching a Little League game at my hometown, spectating, and I knew the guy that was over the league, and I was 15, had a girlfriend, so I was like, hey, do you need umpires? Can I umpire? And he said, yeah, we're having a tournament next weekend. So I went out when I was 15, blew a call in the first inning, first base line. I called a foul ball and it was on the chalk.
Oh.
And I heard it, and I was like, you know what? It wasn't that bad. Nobody punched me, kicked me.
Yeah.
So I kept doing it.
That's so funny because, you know, our kids have tried this. I don't know if you know this, but we have 3 boys, and at least 2 of them have tried umpiring. And I mean, they didn't have thick enough skin.
Yeah.
And I mean, even with parents like they're talking like kindergartners.
Absolutely.
And sometimes the younger ones are even worse than the older
is.
ones.
Yeah,
But,
unfortunately.
they just couldn't
Well, like
hang.
our oldest, he started in T-ball, like you work your way up, and he said the T-ball parents were the worst. And it's like, aren't we just learning the game?
Absolutely.
Like it would be kind of close at second, and he'd call it, and they would just like be irate, and he's like, oh my gosh.
Let's be honest though, that's your baby. Your
Yeah.
babies never do anything wrong. Your babies are always safe.
Yeah.
It's always your fault. And another thing is the ball's supposed to go to first, but it might go to third.
Yeah.
So, I mean, these umpires are got to keep their head on a swivel, like, because obviously they don't know what they're doing, and neither does the parents, and most of the time the coaches don't at that age group.
Yeah.
So when you get older, maybe 12, 14, then the coaches and parents kind of know what the game is about, what's going on, and their babies might not be perfect.
Okay.
Or getting a scholarship.
Yes.
You know? So,
that makes sense.
Well, yeah, when you're younger, everybody's going to be the major leaguer. Because
100%.
we coach, and we're like, all our kids are going to be major league players. Except for Jake, he liked football.
He's a football player.
But our 2 baseball players were like, oh, they're going to the major leagues, so this is very serious.
Yeah.
And then you get to 12, 13, and 14, and you realize they kind of plateaued, and other kids are coming up.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, this is not going to be.
Maybe you need to get your studies in
Yeah,
order.
maybe you should go to college or like find a trade or something. Yeah.
We knew Jake wasn't going to play baseball when he fielded a ball at first, saw the runner coming, had no other thought in his mind but to dive to first with the ball in his glove, like as the first baseman. He just dove over there, not like just trotted over there to make the out. He just dove and landed on first base. And we were like,
he got the out.
What's he doing? Okay, he got the out. I mean,
That's dedication.
Yeah.
It's something.
Out before body.
It showed us that he was a football player. That's what it showed us.
He's a lineman.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what's umpire training like? Like if you wanted to get into umpiring, what was that like for you?
So basically, it's tests you have to take. It's a 100-question test. You can take it multiple times, but I think training is a lot more developed now on the internet. You can look at YouTube videos on mechanics. Mechanics are a big deal. Obviously, you're going to take your own time to read the rule book, the case book, and learn the rules and how they are in order of the case book, because that's your whole bread and butter is knowing the rules. But then the mechanics of what you should be doing, how you should be doing it, those are really good tools online now.
Like where to be on the field?
Absolutely.
Based on who's on base?
Yes,
the
just for instance, nobody on base, you're running a 2-man crew, a ball's hitting the outfield, that first base umpire should be button hooking, watching the tag at first base. The home plate umpire goes out and calls the catch.
Oh.
But you get a lot of umpires that are looking at the catch too, and nobody's watching to see if the runner
Right,
catched
yeah.
first.
Oh, right.
So small things like that you learn and you develop. Communication is big. You see signs from umpires. This is a time and play. This is infield fly roll. Those are
Okay.
things you learn as you go, and the more you do it, the better you get.
So on something like that, do you have, you've probably umpire with the same umpire some, but if you don't, do you have a conversation with them before? Like,
Yes.
hey, you're at first, which means I'm going to go out and watch this, right?
Absolutely.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, you
This-
always talk about fly ball responsibilities.
Okay.
A lot of it's called working the V. So anything from the right field or left field to the line, they're going to get, with runner on, and then I have home plate responsibilities, anything in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of talk that out, so
Yeah.
you're not both looking at the play, and then you get in trouble because you're not watching the tag.
Yes.
So-
because some of those parents are going to be watching that.
Oh,
tag,
yeah.
Okay, speaking of parents, we've got to know, because you said you have a tough skin, so it was pretty easy for you. But what's like your most awkward parent or even coach interaction where it's like this is getting totally out of control?
There's
Because
been
we've seen them
several.
happen, and we've probably been involved.
Well, we
in
coach
some.
a lot. We've
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
coached. We have an umpire, but there were some few times you had to sit me down in a bucket and say, "Stop talking."
Yeah, I
to
was
me.
like, "Sit down."
Sit down.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you
Yeah.
tell me to sit down, I'm going to have to sit down.
Yeah.
But that was with the parents.
There's several. I mean, every instance, every tournament, every game, you're going to have something because we're not perfect. And especially in coaches' eyes and fans' eyes, we're going to
Yeah.
miss calls, and it's going to happen. But I will say this happened on the tour this last year in Banana Ball in Kansas City. Kansas City pitcher was pitching to Johnny Gomes. Obviously, the strike zone for major leagues or professional is above the belt, right above the belt. Anything higher is not a strike. These pitchers are coming above Johnny Gomes' belt,
Yeah.
and this pitcher wanted them strikes, and even Johnny was like, "Those are high, those are high." Well, after the inning was over, they got the third out. I think Banana scored 1 run or 2 runs, and the pitcher's running off the mound and said, "You missed 4 calls," and I said, "No, you missed 4 pitches." Well, the coach heard that, and he came out, and he was just giving me, "This guy's working to get to the next level. You're screwing him. This is bull. This is bull." And all I can say is, "Coach, those balls are high."
Yeah.
And all those balls are high. So that's the most recent thing that's happened.
Yeah.
Where you're like, "Hey, look, I call what I see.
Yeah.
Watch the replay on ESPN, and obviously those balls are high."
Yeah,
so,
you'll see.
but you're in the moment. These guys are competitors. They're emotional. Like they want to win. They want to throw strikes. They want to get these guys out.
Yeah.
Coaches are fighting for their players, so I completely understand it. But that's the situation that umpires are in. Like
Yeah.
we have to call what we see and stick with it.
For
You know,
sure.
we're not perfect. We're all human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to call a ball a strike a ball. It's going to happen. But at the end of the day, as long as you're consistent and keep a consistent strike zone, the game will go a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what one of the things that's really tough about your job is you've got to stay calm, because you can see, like, you watch a major league game, and when the umpire gets riled up, that's when it just starts
snowballs.
getting out of hand.
It snowballs,
When they
absolutely.
get the attitude and get stressed, then it just kind of goes downhill
Yes.
from there.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's to realize, because it bothers you, like we'll watch a football game and like our son's on a college team, and you see the quarterback come over and you scream at the
Coach.
O-line.
Yeah.
Well, the O-line
the
and
O-line
coach.
too, yeah.
But it's just to realize that I'm like, you've got to realize they're in a competitive situation, so your emotions are going to be, you don't really mean it usually.
Absolutely. It's nothing personal.
Yeah. It's
Nothing
just you're
personal.
like hyped up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I could never do this job. Never ever do this job. I would be too amped up, I think.
Yeah.
But I could do part of your job, which is dance. Okay, so you
yeah.
are the dancing umpire. How did you learn that you have this skill set behind the plate? And when is the first time you did it?
Yeah.
I want to know about this.
I've danced pretty much my whole life. Since I was
Okay.
little, I've been dancing in home videos and at parties. My friends made fun of me like, "Hey, remember in 8th grade, Vincent was the only one on the dance floor. We was in the corner sipping lemonade and Dr. Peppers, and he's in the dance floor."
Yeah.
I've always loved to dance and make people happy, entertain.
Yeah.
I started dancing probably 13, 14 years ago whenever people started bringing like the coolers with the speakers
Oh,
in
yeah.
the you know,
dugout.
and
yeah.
they used to bring those, and the start like music was
Yeah, do their
starting
walk-up
involving-
songs and all
Yeah,
that.
so they
Yeah.
walk up.
Yep.
So it started about 13 years ago, I believe, and it brought a little fun to the game.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know baseball can be boring.
Yeah.
It can be like those 3-hour ball games. They're you get 3 hits and everything else is a strikeout or a walk or no run scored.
Yeah.
But the music obviously music makes everybody happy.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if it's a song that you love driving down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, it just brings a vibe to yourself. And when that happened, I would dance in between innings and just have fun with the kids.
Yeah.
You know, these are kids. This wasn't high school. This wasn't college. These are kids. These are 10, 11, 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds. It made them relax.
Yeah.
They was smiling. They was looking at their friends like, this umpire's dancing. You
He's
know,
a little crazy.
This is
I
a little
like
crazy. And some of the
Yeah.
coaches are like, hey, we focus. You know, we gotta let's win this game. But it wasn't about that.
Right.
It's about having fun.
Yeah.
Because that's why you practice.
Yeah, for sure.
You practice hard to know what you do. So when you get in the game, you're relaxed.
Yeah.
And you do what you know to do.
Yeah.
But have you ever thought about it? When you think about failing, guess what? You're gonna fail.
Yeah.
Because you can't think and do at the same time. So my video went viral in 2015. It went on Ellen DeGeneres. It went. Facebook had 12 million views, and people were sharing it, going crazy.
Yeah.
So that happened in 2015. Actually, the day after me and my wife went on our first date.
Oh, wow.
So I was at Buffalo Wild Wings going, look, I got 10,000 views.
I'm
on this.
famous.
I got 10,000 views, and I think that's what hooked her. It definitely wasn't my
for
legs.
That's awesome.
That is so
gosh.
great. So crowd reaction the first time you started doing it, were they like,
Yeah,
look, he's
yeah.
dancing, everybody's into
everybody
it?
was just having fun.
Everybody's
you know,
having fun.
The parents are having. These people pay a lot of money to go to these
Yeah.
tournaments. Coaches take a lot of time with their kids. These kids are taking a lot of time going to practice, and if you can just have fun,
Yeah.
it's a game.
Yes.
Like there's nobody getting scholarships. There's nobody gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Like these parents. I mean, I hate it, but these your kids all ain't gonna go to college.
Yeah.
Aren't gonna go to college and
Yeah,
play the
that's
next
right.
level.
That's right.
But that's where it all started.
Yeah.
Just having fun. I mean, I've always been known as a dancing umpire the last 13 years, and I finally got noticed. Zach Frangelo with the Savannah Bananas messaged me on Facebook.
That's so crazy.
So that's how it happened. He saw your videos
Yeah.
and just messaged you.
He messaged me on Facebook Messenger, and I seen Zach Frangelo, entertainer of Savannah Bananas,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my gosh, it was 2/16 on a Friday, December 16th, and I was like, oh my
Approximately.
gosh, I ran in the house, and I said, Chandler, the Savannah Bananas just messaged me. That's my 20-year-old son.
Yeah.
Now he's 20.
Yeah.
And he was like, mouth dropped, and I was like, this is crazy. So I sent them videos. I sent them more videos that they wanted to see me dance, and I went out in February, and the rest is history. So it finally paid off.
That is
Yeah.
so crazy.
That's so awesome.
I love that. I love because we've coached a lot of baseball, and we've always said, you've got good fundamental coaches, and you've got kind of jerk coaches that they're too hard
teams
or whatever.
are usually really
or
good, but
you've got
it's
this
no fun.
cheerleader coach, and you kind of bring that balance to both of those things. I feel like you know the rules, but you're also here to have a little fun. And so I appreciate that. That's how we feel like we've coached before.
So you're talking about, you're so excited that Savannah Bananas called you
Yes.
or Facebooked you. It's so life is weird, isn't it? Like with social
100%.
media, like even how we hooked up. It's like 10 years ago we'd have never met.
That's right.
It's so cool. Internet can be cool.
It can be.
So
yes.
what do you think it is about the Savannah Bananas that is just like, it's just taking off? It's just amazing. So what do you think about like BananaLand? Why is this such a thing?
Because it's fan first. It's entertainment. We're taking entertainment. We're bringing these people that come to a game and normally have a boring time. 1 or 2 innings, they're excited. There's excitement from before you even get in the stadium. When you're in line to go in, there's a parade going on.
Yeah.
There's people having fun, music playing, dancing. Like, you don't find that in Major League ballparks. You don't find a player going in the stands and sitting with a family.
Right.
Joey Votto did it about a month ago, and it blew up the internet.
Yeah, it freaked everybody
Joey
out,
Votto, like, he did that. Joey did that. He's yes, that's what it should be about.
That's what it should be about.
These people are paying $100 for a ticket and going and watching their stats on fantasy because that's more important than the game.
Yeah.
Unless it's a home run leader with Aaron Judge or it's a playoff game.
Right.
Bananas is fans first. We're going to make sure that every fan there is having the best time of their life.
Yeah.
And that's why Jesse Cole is the greatest, brilliant mind that I know.
Yeah.
Because everything he says coming to tuition. He's not worried about making all the money. He wants to make sure that the fans have a great time because he knows at the end game, this will take over baseball. This will be the new beginning of baseball.
Because let's talk about some of the rules. They have different rules, obviously, than regular baseball.
Yes.
What's your favorite rule that they have that Major League Baseball didn't have?
The fan catches the ball, it's an out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how else can you get fans involved more than that?
Yes.
Yeah.
A fan catches a clean catch and the player's out.
The player's out.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, what else? What more could you do?
That's as much as you can get into the game. And,
Exactly, because right now the only way a fan can get involved is he streaks across the field, and that's the only way he can get involved.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so.
That's true.
My favorite rule is every inning counts. Like you're trying to win an inning and not trying to necessarily win the game.
Because the
Because
game's
you
never
can sit,
over.
like you're saying, you can sit through a 9-inning game and in 2 innings something happened.
Yeah.
So every inning matters, and to me that's the coolest rule. Rebecca, what's your favorite
My
rule?
favorite rule is everybody's got to touch the ball.
Oh,
And I just love watching them all converge on second, and they're all just pitching it around. It's just so funny to watch.
Yeah. As an umpire, it's kind of stressful though.
Is it?
Because somebody's got to count those touches.
Yeah, I was going to say, is everybody paying attention to that?
I count the touches, and the field umpire makes the call at wherever base they're at. But
Yeah.
you got to make sure that everybody touches the
So
ball.
he's watching the tag, you're watching the touches?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, that had
So how did the Monarchs react to that?
Wow, that is my
Yeah.
favorite weekend.
Really?
Of all the weekends.
Kansas City Monarchs,
Kansas
yeah.
City Monarchs. You had Matt Adams. You had Gabby Guerrero, which is the nephew of the major league players.
Yeah,
Vladimir.
They all look the same.
They do. Big. They're huge. They're huge. So Friday, and you can probably see the documentary. These guys are like learning the dance of "Hey Baby," and they're like, some of them are looking around like this. You had a coach walk off. He's like, "Oh, I'm not doing that," you know. And I get it. I mean, these guys are professional ball players.
Yeah.
But then for Friday night, they won. But they was not really loose. Like they were kind of,
Feeling it out.
feeling out.
Yeah.
That Saturday game, they were laughing, having fun. They were coming to the plate, and they were just relaxed. They were just enjoying it. I mean, and Matt Adams said that was the best time he's ever played baseball.
Yeah.
Same as Josh Reddick. Josh Reddick did a podcast, and he said, hands down, the funnest I've ever had playing baseball.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Because if the players are having fun, the coaches are having fun, then guess what's going to happen? The fans are going to have fun.
That's right.
Okay, Rebecca,
so
are you ready to talk dance?
I'm ready to talk
Okay.
dance. What is your favorite song to dance to?
I like Baby Got Back.
Okay.
Baby Got Back is my favorite. And you want me to sing? I can sing every word.
Really?
But that is my Baby Got Back's been my favorite song since I was like 6th grade.
Okay.
But
And your signature dance move?
I'm gonna have to say
Gonna
twerk.
twerk? Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna twerk.
Twerking is my favorite, but I mean, I like to floss. I like to. Hey, there's
Yeah.
a new one. It's called Get Sturdy.
Okay.
For all the kids out there, I can actually get
I
sturdy.
want to see that.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know
You
what
want
sturdy.
sturdy?
I don't,
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't know
say-
what
I'll
getting sturdy
show you.
means.
Do you do the gritty? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
I can do the gritty.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
okay.
popular one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're about to do this.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get set up, and
We'll play Baby Got Back.
y'all are gonna dance, and I'm gonna try to do
That's
something.
bull crap. You're gonna dance too.
Well, no, I'm gonna dance, but y'all are the dancers. I'm just the guy. I'm the white guy that just kind of.
We're gonna take 15 minutes and stretch. Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna,
that's right.
Yeah, so we don't pull anything. Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Okay.
ready. I don't need to stretch. This is actually where I can actually come in clutch. Our last thing that, not podcast, the last thing we did was we went to Maine. And when we were in Maine, we ran a high heel race.
We did.
And Scott says, babe, you should run the high heel race. I'm like, babe, we should run the high heel race.
So I did.
I'm not exactly sure why I got singled out here, and he ran the high heel race. So I think you can stand here and dance with us.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
It's gonna be ugly, but I'm gonna do it.
we might do all the single ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Just like this. Just.
Okay.
There we go.
What exactly are we doing? This is already nothing we would ever do at a wedding.
Well, I may have done this at a wedding, but I think it was darker and no one could see me.
If you did this at a wedding, your children would never stop chastising you.
It's so bright, and you can see me so well.
Plus, we're wearing lime green shirts. What else could you ask for?
Judy, it ain't that average goofy. I seen a dance.
Babe, I think we're actually twerking in rhythm at this point, and this is probably the last time this is going to happen on this video.
Is that good or bad?
I'm not sure yet.
I don't know if any of this is good for me.
This is going to be out here on the interweb forever. This is the
yeah.
thing we warn our children about.
Can we password protect this?
Maybe.
It's like a James Fonda workout.
Oh my God, my legs are hurt.
Now you gotta spank it.
Oh yeah, spank it.
So, ladies, bring out the butt. Shake it. Shake that healthy butt. Then we got back.
I can go in a circle.
You got a circle?
All right,
Oh yeah.
there we go. And bring it back.
Okay, I don't feel like I'm terrible at this.
I thought we were only going to go downhill from where we started, but it turns out you're actually not terrible at this right there.
Okay,
Congratulations.
thank you. Do I get a
Gold star.
gold star? Thank you.
Yeah. Look them round and big. Are we flossing?
Now here's my schedule. I wanna get you home. Double up.
Now it's time for me to teach him a few things.
Old school is new school.
That's right, bringing it back.
Go get him, babe.
Okay, let's see. You got the Reebok? You gonna do that?
Show me. Oh.
So I'm looking at rock video.
Yeah, you don't know the area.
You have to cut that one.
Okay, what else?
Okay.
Cabbage Patch?
Show me a cabbage patch. Okay.
Look at that scooter churning that butter.
It's called the Cabbage Patch, babe.
I think it's called the scooter patch.
Henceforth known as the Scooter Patch.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Baby got back.
I'm just back here. Y'all do what y'all do.
You want the Q-tip?
Yeah, the Q-tip.
Eat your heart out, Kevin James.
Straight from the movie Hitch.
Ready? Ready? Q-tip. Q-tip. Throw it away. Throw it away. Make the pizza. Make the pizza. Hips are always moving.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And he said, don't ever do that.
Don't ever do that again.
That was awesome.
That was good.
I can do that. Okay, what's the sturdy?
Okay.
Can we do it to this song?
No. Search up we're having a party up here.
Yeah, we are.
I just got a workout. I feel like a Jane Fonda workout.
That's right.
Y'all are doing a lot more work than me.
Okay,
I'm just
what
kind
is
of
this? What's the...
There's
So-
no danger of me being the next dancing umpire. I'm just saying.
No, no competition.
I'm gonna
You got this.
I'm gonna be a Nana Granny or whatever they're called.
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday.
I love them. They're so nice too. It's a new one.
He's about to teach us the sturdy, or as I like to call it, the hurdy.
What?
Because I was sore after this one.
It's the newest dance out there, and you're right. It's a tough one for me because anything where you have to like take it down low, even like twist and shout, I can't hang anymore. Like my knees, they're just too old for this.
So it's real. I mean, there's 3 steps.
Okay, so this is the sturdy.
So the steps,
in the front.
the steps are like this. So it's like like this, and then you kick, smooth, kick, smooth. And this is yeah, 40, yeah. And this is going to be the hard. I mean, kind of hard. Kick, and then you go down.
Oh my God. Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
4 times.
Okay.
It's hard.
Okay.
So it's like kick, move. Like kick, move. That's real fast, like that. But it starts like this. So you're that, 3, 4, right. And then you kick, yeah.
Oh, this hand.
Yeah.
This hand.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like you're moving, like,
Okay,
yeah.
you're dipping.
You're dipping it.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
More
you,
times, I can't
and then you
balance
that. And then you go down. Boom, boom. And you can like do something with it like this, like.
Okay. Yeah. All right, everybody, stop. Rewind 5 seconds and just watch Scott.
I look like a mirror, don't I? I'm just soaking all this in.
You
like a sponge.
A mirror. That's a great way to describe you.
Me and Vincent, we're just like in tandem,
You're-
like one person.
You are one.
Yes.
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say hi.
So that's the new dad. That's the sturdy.
Okay,
All
never
right.
heard of it.
Okay,
This
so
is hot off the press.
So how, is it fast?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Okay.
so we're done.
Oh, okay, that was the fastest.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I learned the 30.
Okay,
And then we'll do the gritty.
Oh yeah, the gritty.
Okay, gritty, I think I can
Yeah. The gritty is.
And we'll get in order. Yeah, we'll get in line like
Okay.
a line and do it gritty.
Okay.
So we'll
Let me go in the back so I can follow what you're going.
So you're gonna go to the camera?
go to the camera and then pivot off. Yeah.
Pivot off. Okay.
You want to go first? Or you want me
No,
to?
you go first.
You ready?
Now in this one, what you and Vincent were doing was called the gritty. What the scooter was doing was the iffy.
It did kind of look like you were fleeing the scene of a crime.
Majestically, but yet fleeing the scene of crime.
You're right. We are minute by minute making our children proud.
Aren't we though? Though they may never watch this one.
Hey, you didn't get any Wi-Fi right there.
Yeah. Now they do it upside down and
Yeah.
this is the kid show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca, are you breathing?
No.
Okay. The sturdy got you, didn't it?
You got me.
Okay.
Well, it's the down low part.
There's a dance that you've said that you've always contended that you invented.
I did.
And he just said
could
that
do
he
it.
twerked before anybody else.
Yeah.
So maybe he
Weird.
invented the twerk.
Listen.
I think I did.
When
Yeah.
you're done being an umpire, you and I could be choreographers
That's right.
together.
I agree.
I think we could do that.
Bluegrass, look out.
Look out.
Okay, so show us
The snake,
The
and
snake.
he can do it. Do the snake. He's got
I
it.
can't. Rebecca spilled the tea on the snake.
Listen, I did that in my bedroom in Stockbridge, Georgia in like 1983. Before Paula Abdul even knew she was going to do that move, I did it.
So right now, are you lodging a public official complaint against Paula Abdul?
Yes, but I also feel like, I didn't like patent the move, so maybe I don't have a leg to stand on.
And how did she find this move that you made?
I don't know. I think it was just we both share equal coolness.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So Paula Abdul, you need to watch out.
That's right.
You don't steal Rebecca Hardy's moves.
Straight up.
Now tell me.
No, babe, step out.
You're ruining our picture.
Sorry.
Just step to the side. Okay, show me again.
You've got to
My
start with the
things in
head.
here aren't loose.
No, I understand. I've known that for 30 years.
Y'all are so loose.
Yeah, you gotta lead with your head,
Yeah.
and then you gotta dip a shoulder,
Okay, that one.
and then you just keep dipping all the way to your hip, all the way down, and then you can actually roll it back up. Roll it back up from the bottom, and you go back up to the top. You can roll it back
So
up.
I like to roll. Yeah.
You can roll side to side, and you can roll back. Take it back. Take it. Yeah. Take it back.
Take it back. How are we taking it back?
Whoa.
My things
Whoa.
do what his things do.
Wow, I'm quoting that somewhere. That is a lifetime quote.
There's just not, there's something stuck in here.
I know. It's okay, babe. You can't be as cool as us.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
So fun. We've
So
got a good
fun.
workout.
Yes.
We've gotten sweaty.
Yes. Vincent.
Yes.
Vincent.
Thank you for joining Hardy Party of 5 and a Half,
Yes.
the Dancing Umpire,
Yes.
Savannah Bananas, going national. Don't miss it if you can get tickets. You got to get tickets. It's hard to get tickets, but you should at least try. Thank you, Vincent.
Thank y'all so
I mean,
much.
this was so
Awesome
much
Yeah.
fun.
time, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I
So
appreciate
great.
it.
Yeah.
Yes,
you.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
It was
Thank
so
you.
great.
Oh, babe. My thing just doesn't do the thing that y'all's thing does.
It's okay, babe. You gave good effort.
So for that effort, do I get a trophy?
Babe, not everybody gets a participation award around here.
Oh.
That's bad parenting.
Well, I was in the room.
You were in the room.
I was in the room where it happened.
You were in the room. Listen, if you haven't got Savannah Banana tickets yet, they're going national and you're going to want to get their tickets. I don't even know if there's still some available.
You need to sign up on their website and get on the waiting list.
Get on the waiting
and
list.
if you can get in the K Club. I don't even know if the K Club's available right now, but if you can get in the K Club, that's what you got to do.
That's how you do it. That's
'Cause
how we did it.
It's the funnest thing in sports, and we cannot wait to go.
Yes, we're going in Oklahoma, Cannot wait to see them.
And we're gonna try it in Savannah too.
We're gonna try.
It's gonna be awesome.
All right, we hope you enjoyed this tour of Rocker Bee Ranch and our interview with Vincent from the Savannah Bananas, the Dancing Umpire.
And my amazing dance off with Vincent.
Yep, and your amazing dance off with Vincent. Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Hardie Party of 5 and a half, over and out.
We'll see you next time.